Hey everyone, this is Ken with ezPOD, and today I'm going to walk you through how easy it is to create a proof of delivery documentation with ezPOD software. Once you first log in, we're going to hop straight into it. It just takes you right to the dashboard as a material provider, and you'll see you have a few simple options right here on the dashboard, the first of which is create a POD. Just briefly, PODs are organized into zones and projects. You can consider a zone to be, for example, a customer. If you want to organize all of your proof of delivery documentation into, Bob the Builder as your customer, or it can be like a specific plat or a group of homes or whatever you're delivering to. For example, Sunrise Village may be the name of a plat. And then within each zone, there are projects. Those projects can be the specific or individual lots. That's how it's designed. So it could be, for example, Sunrise Village Lot 1 or Sunrise Village Lot 10 or whatever. So that's how you can organize those. But we're just going to hit this Create POD button. And the first time we do that, it's going to pop up a request to enter your credit card number. This is because the only charge or cost that we have for any of our proof of delivery documentation is a per usage fee to create a POD, right? So there's no monthly subscriptions of any sort. So I'm going to fill this in. If you have a link, you can autofill your credit card information, or you can manually enter it here. One quick note is that ezPOD never stores credit card information, never stores any financial information. This is all done through Stripe, as you can see here. All of the information stored with Stripe is super secure. That's what they do. Literally, Stripe's entire purpose is to store and process payment information. So there's nothing that we do on the payment side other than verify that your information has been entered with Stripe.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now that the credit card information has been entered in via Stripe, you just click Save Card. Everything is done there, and we can move on to creating proof of delivery documentation. So it's going to pull up this page with this Add a New POD workflow. And again, since everything is organized into zone and project, the first thing we have to do is add a project. Since we don't have a project in this account yet, we're just going to click this Add Project button. And we can enter the project details here, and it's going to ask us for a zone also. The default zone that's created with everybody's account is just your name with the group at the end of that. So we're actually going to add a different zone, and we're going to call this how to create a POD zone, since that's what we're doing. That's the new zone that I've added. Now we can enter in the project details. So how to create a POD project. We're going to put in the address is 12345 Main Street. You would put in the actual destination address of the project, obviously, and we're just going to call this Seattle, Washington 12345. Okay, the recipient's email. I'm just going to I have all of the permissions with this same account, so I'm going to put in the email address for this account. It'll see if there's a valid recipient there. If not, it'll invite that recipient to join ezPOD as essentially a customer of yours. We have the zone selected down here. I'm going to click Save Project. So now we have the project selected. The project is already organized by zone. As you can see, it auto-filled some of the information from the project information, right? So it has the tester's name and the email address, as well as the delivery address that we intend to send it to based on the project. So now we can put in a POD description. So we can say this is, we'll call it first floor lumber. And a PO number is going to be lumber 12345. Has the rest of that information in there. If we would like to schedule this delivery, we can. We can simply select the schedule delivery option, pick the date and time. Let's say we want it there tomorrow at 3 o'clock p.m. That's when it will schedule. Now there's a little bit of back and forth between the material provider and the recipient that needs to get ironed out. I won't show that in this video, but essentially what we're looking for is for a mutually agreed upon time there. Now this next part, if you have your original proof of delivery documentation, you can simply upload the image and it will read it with AI and then input those. It'll digitize your proof of delivery items essentially. But just for simplicity here, I'm going to put in 2 by 4 by 8 pine, right? And I'm going to say we have 100 units of that, and then I'll put in 2 by 6 by 8 pine, and we're going to want 50 units of that, okay? And then I click Create POD, and that's it. It'll create the proof of delivery documentation. It'll assign that to the contractor. And as you can see, once you go into your PODs tab, it has the POD information right in here. From here, you can view the items on what's already been added there. If you need to edit the items, you can still do that until it gets delivered. And then from here, you can assign a driver. You can add photos. The driver can add photos, especially when they're out delivering it. You can download an early version of the PDF. It won't have, obviously, the delivery information until it's been delivered. But you can go through all of that workflow to get the delivery process started. So, for example, I added the driver's information in here. It found me, so I'm going to assign this driver. And now from the driver's space, we can change the status. For example, here with the driver, right? We can go in, modify the status, and say it's out for delivery. And then when it gets delivered, it can be marked as delivered and then signed once it's out there. So that's essentially it. It's super simple, super straightforward. And again, the process for us is very important to make it nice and easy for you. So that's all there is to it. We'd love to hear your feedback if there's more questions, comments, or anything like that. But this is essentially the process for creating a POD. It only takes a couple of minutes, and it's really easy.